Hello, sophomores. Once again, this is Bruce Cromer. This is Theater 2400, your movement class, and I'm going to show you the entire Tai Chi kata today. I will show it to you first without an explanation, and then I'll break it down for you. This video will hopefully be something you can refer to. We will do this live. We're together remotely online. But this is something you can use for your practice. The essentials of Tai Chi is a matter of breathing. I breathe in through the nose on a 5,000 count. I exhale through the mouth on a 5,000 count. Every movement involves emptying one foot of weight, freeing the other foot, and then the weight returns. Sometimes equidistant, sometimes you are balanced on one leg. So it's literally a way of getting in touch with your breath, balancing yourself, grounding yourself. That's why also I'm barefooted, so I can really feel the full contact of my feet with the floor. First time through, without an explanation, you can imagine from your viewpoint that you're in this class with me, following me in the mirrors. I do my cleansing breaths first. there's the entire kata. I missed one move, of course, when I was moving on this back diagonal. I'm going to do it again, the entire kata. I'm going to explain it to you as I go. All right? Good. So, I start with cleansing breaths. I can do cleansing breaths two ways. I can do it what I call the actor way, which means I take a deep inhalation. Sometimes I like to put my hand on my belly button. So I make sure I'm breathing down there instead of upper chest. So I fill in on the inhalation. And then with that air, I do anything I want to express the energy I'm feeling or to energize myself. It's a little crazy, especially if you're actually in the room with me and there's 13 of you doing this on the floor. But this is what it looks like. Fill with air. Play on the exhalation. Fill with air. Second breath. Fill with air. Third breath. Whatever you want to do on those cleansing breaths. This gets a little weird when you're at home and your parents are in the area, or your siblings are making fun of you. But if you're in the dorm or at your housing of your own with your roommates, have a good time. Roll around on the floor. This can involve a lot of the Levon heavy and fast energies. Slash, fast, heavy, and indirect. Thrust, fast, heavy, and direct. It might be a matter of getting the fast, light energies out of you. Flick, fast, light, and indirect. Dab, fast, light, and direct. I am a flicker off stage. That's my predominant energy, fast, light, and direct. So it's great for Tai Chi to get a lot of that energy out, like butterflies before an audition, to clear them out a little bit, and then to settle in. Otherwise, you could just stand in neutral stance, have a hand on your belly so you concentrate breathing down there, or just get the image of centering the breath down below. And you just breathe quietly in through the nose, out through the mouth, and still yourself physically. Either way, cleansing breaths. All right? Might depend on how you feel on a particular day. Great. Neutral stance. Your weight is equidistant between your feet. Your feet are totally relaxed and on the floor. If you're barefoot, you can really feel it, especially if you got flat feet like me. It's like suction cups. But you want to think, release. Don't grip. Release. You can actually stay upright and fight the forces of gravity. You've been doing that for 18 years without tensing, without clenching with the feet and the toes. Yeah? Good. I take my 3 cleansing breaths. I'm thinking about dropping my shoulders, relaxing my hands, getting a nice long neck with the chin dropped. All right? I'm going to move back closer to the camera so you can hear me more easily. Here's my 3 cleansing breaths, silent style. First move of the kata is praying mantis. I'm going to inhale and shift all my weight onto my right leg. Arms are just hanging, shoulders are dropped. On the exhalation, I step wide left, pivot on the right foot so that the feet are at a 45-degree angle, and I sink down low. I'm sorry, the first move is horse stance. So I've taken horse stance. I inhale. I'm going to pivot my left toe forward on the heel. The arm rise. This is why it's called praying mantis. It's like a little green bug that reaches out that way with his hands. And then on the exhalation, I push down gently. Great. Here's those first moves. Finish my cleansing breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Horse stance. Inhale. Exhale. Mantis. You should feel your spine and use the image of this. Remember, you're an actor, so your imagination allows you to use images to affect how you feel, what you're thinking of. But you can think. Your spine is gliding slow, light, and directly up through the heavens, through the ceiling, into the clouds. That's the tip of your spine, the crown of your head. Meanwhile, your tailbone, your coccyx, it's not a dirty word, it's your tailbone. Your coccyx is releasing energy. It goes through your fully relaxed feet, glides down through the floor, through the earth center, however good your imagination is. But it's a two-way stretch. And then you can feel that during your cleansing breaths. You can feel it when you ground yourself with horse stance. And then this little move, coming in praying mantis, you can really feel because you're also embodying that rising glide and also at the same time this ascending glide. Good. Thus far, cleansing breaths, horse stance, praying mantis. Moving on, we inhale and we form a little ball of energy, a little imaginary ball of energy on our left hip. Right hand's below, left hand's on top. And as I'm inhaling and doing that, I'm also raising my right knee. On the exhalation, I step diagonally on the 45 to the right. I strike with the back of my right hand, and I'm warding with my left hand at my hip. So it's a strike and ward, or block. Now all my weight is shifted to my right leg. I'm going to inhale. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. This is sometimes called diagonal flying. I'm going to do diagonal flying left. I've inhaled. I form the little ball of my right hip, right hand on top, left below. Left knee is rising. I exhale. I step on the diagonal on the 45. I strike with the back of my left hand, and I ward with my right hand and my hip. Diagonal flying left. Moving on. I've got to shift my foot, my left foot on this, because I'm going to directly to my right. And it will do bad things to my knee if I remain on the 45-degree angle. So, after I've warded and struck left, I'm going to shift my weight back a little bit under my right leg, so my left foot, the toes can face forward. It's a small move, but you've got plenty of time. A 5,000 count inhalation. Inhale. Now I form that little imaginary volleyball-sized ball of energy over my left shoulder. Left hand's behind, right hand's on front. I'm trying to make a circular shape with my hands. That's on the inhale. On the exhale, I step directly to the right and carry the moon along the horizon. My weight moves onto my right leg. Left foot is in. Great. Those three new moves. I've just done Mantis. And inhale, diagonal flying right. Inhale, diagonal flying left. Inhale, carry the moon along the horizon. Whenever you have the chance to see your hand doing any of these moves, with the diagonal flying, make sure that your hands aren't tense and clenched. You want a relaxed grip. And there's a curved and indirect quality to the hands. They're soft. All right, I'm talking down to the monitor. I should talk up to you, up at the camera. Good. So soft hands, and there's air between the fingers. So don't get all clenched and do that. Do this instead. Relax. Great. There's going to be several times during the kata when you can see your hands carry the moon along the horizon. I can see both hands. So make sure they're relaxed. Great. All the moves thus far. 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale, exhale. Horse stance. Praying mantis. Inhale, exhale. Diagonal flying right. Inhale, exhale. Left. Inhale, exhale. Carry the moon along the horizon. Good. Moving on. This I'm going to call pull the rope. Realize I've had 4 Tai Chi masters. They use different names and images for the different moves. I don't think so much about the image anymore. I'm thinking about the form of the move itself, and I'm concentrating oftentimes internally. How do I feel? Am I in balance physically as well as mentally? Do I have a little agitation going on? That might be more mind than body, but you're trying to unite them. Yes? So, that's a long way of saying, I call this move pull the rope. It's a way to remember the move. After a while, you just want to think, what am I physically doing then? Great, I carry the moon over the mountain. I grasp an imaginary rope. I inhale, twist, pivot on my right heel, and get a really nice internal stretch by internal organs by twisting to the left as far as I can go. On the exhalation, I'm going to put my left fingertips lightly against the inside of my right wrist, and I push right. My weight, again, is on my right leg now. I pull back. I spread the arms, and I'm doing crane stance on one leg. As I continue the inhalation, the hands are going to come to an on-guard position. Right hand's high, left hand's below. They're in front of my sternum, my breastbone. And my knees up. I could do a kick now if I wanted to. I'm just doing easy Tai Chi, so I'm checking my balance. That's the inhalation. On the exhalation, I step, pivot on the heel, and push directly to the right. My left hand is still protecting my sternum. I inhale. This right arm pivots down at the elbow, rises up. Now I'm facing directly to the left. Hands in on guard. Exhale, push, left. Good. I'm going to show you all those moves, taking breath, slowing it down. Cleansing breaths, horse stance. Mantis. Diagonal flying right. Diagonal flying left. There's the moon on the horizon. Hold the rope. Push. Crane stands on one leg. Push right. Get ready for push left. Great, moving on. I inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's a beautiful move. It's called single whip sequence. I wish I could tell you why. It's called other things as well. I had a wonderful teacher in Montgomery, Alabama, Nita, and I think Nita's last name was Hagen. But Nita was like in her 70s. She had studied Tai Chi in the Orient. And her voice alone would give you such a wonderful, flowy feeling. But this is the image she gave us for single whip sequence. I pushed right, I pushed left. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle. Here is my spout. Sometimes I think teapot. The interesting thing is what the arms are doing on that. To turn and see it, not in the mirror. I just pushed left. My hand's ready and on guard. My weight's forward. I inhale. Left hand goes down, right hand goes up. So I'm doing sort of like the Wizard of Oz, Scarecrow. Inhale. Exhale. I'm looking back to see what I'm picking up. Since Anita gave me the teapot image, I always think I'm picking my tea bag up. That's the exhalation. I inhale again. I exhale, I take the step. Single whip sequence. Great. I'm going to do that again from push. And carry moon over the mountain. And push right. Push left. Single whip sequence. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Great. I'm going to do crane stands on one leg again, but this time with my arms up high. I inhale. Hopefully you saw what I did with that left foot. I pivoted on the heel so the toes are straight forward. My knee has to go over my toe at all times. If it goes to the side, I'm going to do bad things. Shorten my dance and my acting career. I inhale. I exhale and I do this beautiful move called Rush the Horse's Mane. It's a big horse, so I'm going from its head down to back of its to its back. Good. It's on a 45-degree angle. Nice relaxed hands. Brush the horse's mane. Comes from single whip sequence. Inhale. Crane stands on one leg. Always bend that supporting leg's knee. You got dancers, especially with ballet, you're taught high centers. You want to drop it. Great. Drop my center, so I really have my balance. Exhale, brush the horse's mane. Pivot your feet so that you're on the 45-degree angle facing this way, both feet. I inhale. It's like I'm making a bow out of my arm, and then here's the arrow as my hand. My weight's on my right leg. I exhale. I shoot the arrow right under the ear, and it moves forward. This is almost like in martial arts, I'm doing a shoulder butt with support of the hand. Meanwhile, I'm protecting my crotch with my right hand here. He stands on one leg, brush the horse's mane, load the bow, shoulder butt. Good. I'm going to inhale. I turn and I face this back diagonal. I exhale and I do what's called spyglass. It's like with my right hand at my forehead, I'm looking along the horizon. My left hand is relaxed and defending in a ward position by my left hip. Left knee's bent, I'm on the ball of that foot. The right knee is bent and it's sunk down and the toe is slightly off to the side. Spyglass is what I call it. Great. Now this is the first time that we're turning and facing on a diagonal. We've been forward and to the sides. Now we're going to turn and face on the diagonal. Good. Here's all the moves up to that point, relatively fast. Yes? So I'm not going properly slow and breathing the way I should. Inhale, exhale, horse stance. Inhale, exhale, mantis. Inhale, exhale, diagonal flying right. Inhale, exhale, diagonal flying left. Inhale, exhale, period to move along the horizon. Inhale, pull the rope. Exhale, push right. Inhale, crane stands on one leg. Exhale, push right. Inhale, exhale, push left. Single whip sequence. Inhale, exhale, the weight's on my left foot. Inhale, sorry, the weight's on my right foot. Inhale, exhale, settle into horse stance, but it's wide, single whip. Great. Pivot this left foot. Inhale, so I can rise on one leg. Exhale, brush the horse's mane, change your feet. Inhale, load the bow. Exhale, the arrow flies, shoulder bow. Inhale, get ready for spyglass. Exhale, I'm looking cool in spyglass. Okay, moving on from spyglass. Now, realize, all of the first part of that kata, if you were in class with me, you'd see my back. You'd see yourself in the mirror, though, doing what I was doing. Now, when I turn and I'm facing this back diagonal in spyglass, the viewpoint gets whopper-jawed. If you were in class with me, I'd run back to the back diagonal so I'd be in front of you. Yes? Instead of, as if you're going to be able to answer me. Yes? I will be facing the front now so that you can see what the hell I'm doing. You have to imagine I'm going on that back diagonal behind me towards the left. Yes? Good. To help orient you a little bit, let me do the moves prior to that. And then when I turn and I go forward, it will make sense to you. Maybe. Good. Here's our story thus far. I'm going to get really close so I don't have to yell. We've done the cleansing breath. I inhale, I exhale, I'm in horse stance. I inhale, I exhale, mantis. Inhale, exhale, diagonal flying right. Inhale, exhale, diagonal flying left. Inhale, exhale, carry the moon along the horizon. Inhale, pull the rope. Exhale, push right. Inhale, create stance on one leg. Exhale, push right. Inhale, exhale, push left. Single whip sequence, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Crane stands on one leg, inhale, brush the horse's mane, exhale. Load the bow, inhale, shoot the arrow, exhale, shoulder bump. Inhale, prepare for horse spyglass, exhale, spyglass. Great. I'm going to inhale, load the bow on the right side this time. My weight's on my left foot. I exhale, I shift my weight forward, I brush my left thigh with the back of my left hand. The right arrow shoots right underneath the ear, goes into this nice elongated, kind of like a point with my hand. And I'm doing again this little toe touch with my the ball of my right foot behind my left heel. From there, I'm going to inhale and play guitar right. This is what I missed on that earlier recording of the entire talk. Inhale, exhale. My hands are in an on-guard position, right hand below, left hand on top. But now they're further away from my body than they were when we were pushing right or pushing left. Play guitar like I'm playing guitar. My left heel is down, but you want to relax that foot too. Don't get it too arched or anything. Play guitar right. I inhale, I'm going to load the bow again on my right side. I exhale, the arrow shoots, I brush my thigh, but this time I actually step right and wind up here. Note what I did with my hand, it's so I can see the palm. I load the bow on the left side, inhale, exhale, brush the right thigh with the back of my right hand, and I'm also opening that door by turning the knee to the 45. Meanwhile, my left hand, the arrow shooting, comes forward with my left foot, and I wind up here. Last time, I'm going to load the bow on the right side. That's the inhalation, all my weight's on my right foot. I exhale, the arrow shoots past the ear. I do that little toe touch again behind my left heel. And I'm brushing the thigh with the back of my left hand. Now I say back of my left hand, but this is sort of what that action's like. There. And then it stops when I'm shooting the arrows. Great? This is so much easier when you're in the room and you can say, Professor Cromer, I don't understand. Great. From spyglass. Inhale. Exhale. Shoot the arrow on the right. Inhale. Step back. Play guitar right. Exhale. Inhale. Load the bow. Exhale. Shoot the arrow. Inhale. Load the bow. Exhale. Shoot the arrow. Inhale, load the bow. Exhale, shoot the arrow. Toe touch. How you doing? Let's try to go through the whole thing. I'm going to be facing you. You got to imagine I'm doing this. And then when we get to spyglass, you'll be behind me. It'll be the right way. Great. Fairly fast. Just going over the moves. I inhale, I exhale. Horse stance. Inhale, exhale. Mantis. Inhale, exhale. Diagonal flying right. Inhale, exhale. Diagonal flying left. Inhale, exhale. Carry the moon along the horizon. Inhale, pull the rope. Exhale, push right. Inhale, crane stands on one leg. Exhale, push right. Inhale, from on guard. Exhale, push left. Single whip. Inhale, shift your weight to the right. Look back, pick up that tea bag. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, crane stands on one leg. Exhale, brush that horse's mane. Inhale, load the bow, shift your weight to the left. Exhale, shoulder butt forward. Inhale, get ready for spyglass. Exhale, spyglass, looking cool. Great. I move so you can see me more easily. Inhale, load the bow. Exhale, toe touch. Shoot that arrow on the right side. Inhale, get ready for play guitar right. Exhale, play guitar right. Inhale, load the bow on the right. Exhale, shoot the arrow. Inhale, load the bow on the left. Exhale, shoot the arrow. Inhale, load the bow on the right. Exhale, shoot the arrow. Inhale, step back. You've done this before. Exhale, play guitar right. New move. This is called Green Dragon, which shoots through water. Inhale, I'm doing this very slow. I pivot my left foot, left leg on the left heel. Meanwhile, that left hand, it's still bent at the elbow, it pivots to the side as well. Then I'm shifting my weight as I'm grabbing this imaginary object up here and make an air fist. Here. I exhale and I shift my weight forward to my left foot. And I put this fist under, the right fist under my left elbow. I inhale and I'm getting ready to step on my right leg. Exhale, step right. Move all this armature forward in front of you. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, I pull back this fist. It's like I'm going to punch somebody. Note what I'm doing with my left foot. It's on the heel, it's nice and relaxed. My weight's on my right foot. Exhale, this fist is the Green Dragon, and it shoots past the left palm. Green Dragon shoots through water. We've done spyglass. Load the arrow on the right side, shoot. Play guitar right. Then we've done shoot the arrow right, shoot the arrow left, toe touch, shoot the arrow right. Spyglass. And up, inhale, make the fist, exhale. Bring the hand down under the elbow. Inhale, bring this forward. Exhale, step, put all your weight on it. Inhale, draw it back. Exhale, Green Dragon shoots through water. Don't bring your right leg forward. That's what I did last time. Keep it back. Great. I inhale. I'm going to shift my weight back on the right foot. I load a bow. I exhale. I shoot the bow, and now I walk backwards. Inhale. Make the bow and arrow on the left. Exhale. Shoot that arrow. Brush the thigh. Walk backwards. Inhale. Make the bow on your right. Exhale. Shoot the arrow. Walk backwards. Inhale. Form this little glowing ball moon on your on your left hip. Left hand on top, right hand below. And you're stepping backwards behind you at the same time. That's on the inhalation. On the exhalation, you're going to turn around and face front. This is where it's going to confuse you. Realize on spyglass, we were all going on the back diagonal. I turned to face the camera so that you could see what was happening. Now we've got to switch back again. So I've done that last bit like this on this back diagonal. And now I'm turning and I'm facing front, the front of the room. Good. I inhale. I touch the rim of the sun. Notice my knees never come fully upright. There's always a little bend in them. Exhale. Retrace your steps. Bathe in the glory of the sun. Inhale. Seen this before, way back at the beginning. It's our friend the mantis. Exhale. I'm in my beginning neutral position. I take 3 breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice long neck with the chin. There's the exhalation. Last breath. And then once you finish the kata, don't throw it away. Don't go immediately back to your flicky, slashy, ringy, pressy self. Carry that glide around with you for a little bit. Slow, light, and direct. Realize though some of the Tai Chi is indirect, it's circular. Try to live more in your belly and drop your center more. Bend your knees. And take some time. You've done the kata so you can achieve this state. Now the bad thing is there are a lot of characters where this doesn't fit. When I do Scrooge at the Cincinnati Playhouse, I do my warm-up, shared with you already in one video, and we're going to spend some time on it in class. And then if I really feel the need, because I'm anxious, I'm overwrought, and I want to center myself, then on the Playhouse of the March, with unfortunately the ushers gathered in the back and receiving directions, and people passing me by on stage because they're setting props, etc., I will do the Tai Chi kata. And it's just my way of finding out where I am mentally, physically during that particular day for the performance. But yeah, once I get into Scrooge, he's a ringer, he's a presser, but it helps to neutralize my energy before I transform into the character. Personally, you might be carrying a lot of daily crap, outside crap in your head, in your body. You want to find some practice, be it Tai Chi, stretching, whatever it is, to neutralize that. Maybe not get rid of it entirely. To take account of how much it's there. And then you got to work through it to transform into the character. Great. Pretty long tape. I'm going to edit this. But I would tell you, people, this is why I love to teach and I love to share this stuff with you. It helps me practically as an actor. So it's not a matter of theory. Look, some of this stuff won't appeal to you. Great. You take the class, you get your A, you pretend and act like it's working. You fool me. And then you go and you do whatever helps you as an actor out in the real world. Right state's not the real world. More on that later. Great. See ya.